everything on this website.
There we go.
Look at the little strawberry one.
OBS is struggling.
I did.
Hello.
Okay.
Welcome, adventure.
You should shut up now.
I gave the warning. I can't help.
No. I was more saying we should shut up so you could do the intro.
Okay.
We weren't talking about anything bad, so.
I know. But yeah, greetings, adventurers. Welcome to Fables and Flumps, your favorite place to get your fix for D&D. We are missing one Saywin today, but that is worry not. They will be Jaegered by our lovely Betty here, and
Hi.
we will just get the show on the road.
You're like an animatronic sometimes around.
But yeah, we will be continuing where we left off last time with the group separated but seemingly same goal in mind. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the background music. But yeah, with the group separated, Hesal managed to make a new friend, rescue said friend, and escape from a very kicked hornet's nest of a Githyanki or Githzerai mind-controlled flotilla, making his way back to the prime material and back to the war council. He had a good long rest there, while the others waited in Vassal City to see if they could gather any adventurer types that could help assist. And we are picking back up with, I believe Hesal will still be long resting for a couple of hours while the group is still will just have woken up. But
he long rested first. We long rested second.
How long were you outside the portal before you long rested? Because I had to walk to
a few hours,
place, which takes a few hours.
Yeah, we were also a few hours, so we might have just gone at the same time.
Because I teleported to the Mage Tower, and then from there I had to walk up the mountain to.
Yeah, and it's like a couple hours of a walk. But I'm trying to put together the math because I believe you all were a couple hours ahead of what Hesal was doing. That's why you all saw what you saw. Because you like opened the door just as he was about to leave, basically, and that's why he was out of range. So. But it doesn't really matter. It's only like a difference of like an hour and a half, maybe.
Okay.
So.
I would like to do something though during the group long rest, but after I've woken up, which is not terrible.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Dream on one Hesal Blackwater to see if he is, to get just confirmation proof that he made it out, because we still don't know if he made it out. And
Does
it's just
it
like
work?
Dream would work. Yes.
Yes.
Because if
Don't-
so, that's huge. We actually have a method of communication.
Yeah, that actually is correct. That is pretty big.
But yeah, if you are receptive of the dream, there's a connection is made rather quickly. If that's the case.
Wow.
'Cause
Okay.
I don't think no matter how you slice it, y'all went to bed at least 30 minutes before he did.
Okay.
Because even if you
Right.
waited like 3 or 4 hours, he was already like an hour behind and then had to walk 2 hours and then have a conversation.
Okay,
So-
that makes sense.
So he might be on the tail end of his long rest, but yeah.
Attention, Hesel. Are you? I'm assuming you're alive because I can connect to your brain.
It's not time yet. Trying to sleep.
Just answer me this. Are you back on the prime material?
What?
Are you
Oh,
back
is
on the
this-
prime material?
Yes.
Yep.
I'd have to be for this to work.
I mean, technically, I suppose, but things are so strange right now. It's. I figured it was possible to stretch the rules a little bit. That's all. Where are you?
I mean, I'm in Elder Vein. Where else would I be?
I don't know. We over here in Vassal City have had quite a number of arguments. So,
Really? What's that?
Betty wanted to reopen the portal. I vehemently did not, and Saywin was neutral as always.
That's fine. If you
All
can
right.
open it, I'm sure. Assume you could close it, so it's not that big a deal.
No, I meant so I reopened it to go get you out. Couldn't find you, couldn't contact you.
Oh, well, that was stupid.
And there
if
was
that
a
was your
patrol
purpose.
ship coming towards me that fired a bunch of harpoons.
Yeah, if that was your reason, that was dumb.
Well, as far as we knew, you didn't have a way home. So,
Why wouldn't I? I've teleported us like 3 or 4 times at this point.
well, yes, but we don't know if you were in a location that could be teleported from. Things are so
Everywhere
up
is
in
a
the.
location that you can teleport from. That's the whole reason we were able to go to hell.
I suppose. It's been a long day.
If that's what you guys fought about, then that was a giant waste of time. I'll tell you what.
Well, you can tell that to Betty. Well, see you in a few hours. Ta, and I would close the connection.
Mm-hmm.
And then wait for Betty, Saywin, and Rena to wake up so that I could give them the good news that we do not have to stage a rescue mission.
Did y'all get any more
Yay.
followers, or is it just the ones we have? I don't actually remember.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have
we
not.
put the we were waiting
Yeah.
overnight to see if we get anybody.
Yeah, in waiting, you get a few guards and a few townsfolk. It seems like the evacuation was rather successful, and most of the people got out before all hell broke loose. But Not really any adventurer types or in Vassal City. Vassal City is not really a hub for adventurers normally. It's mostly a trade city. So no big big group of allies to gather here.
I vote we're just like, hey, we are Starlight's Call minus our front man. Can you hold this city? We have cleared it out and closed the portal, but can you hold it?
Yeah, and if you see anyone who's
If
interested
they're not
in helping
adventuring
with the relief
types, that's
effort.
probably fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, the guards are like, hey, if I mean, we'll put our lives on the line. We've received word that forces are coming to back us up here, but yeah, we'll do what we can. We've set most of them, most of the civilians ahead with our main guard force to head towards Eldervane to hopefully have people survive.
I mean, you're probably more likely to succeed in that now that the gigantic portal that was in the basement of a brothel has been closed. Twice over. But you three, pointing to my compatriots.
Mhm.
Good news. Actually, several good newses. One, dream works as a form of communication. Two, Hesal is not only alive, but in Eldervane.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm glad he got out.
I had assumed and hoped that he would.
I just didn't want to fucking leave him in there.
Nor did I, but I was choosing to trust in his unbelievable luck.
I mean, I guess up until I heard that there was a demon lord in there, I was too, so shouldn't surprise me.
Well, it does sound like he got out, and it does sound like, well, there's a demon lord to face. Yay.
Fun.
So, suppose start setting up a teleport back. Can one of you strong types take charge of the really heavy disc?
I will grab the disc and I will grab. I assume Crest is still there unless he's
Yeah.
fucking vacated due to abuse.
Yeah, Creston is U-shaped back.
Oh no!
Oh,
No, he's after a night's rest, he's fine. Yeah, he could
Yeah,
certainly.
I will
You two
coordinate
together
with
can
him.
very easily pull the thing together. It's like technically he can move with it, but that's very uncomfortable making. So.
Alrighties. And yeah, I will cast teleportation circle
Mm-hmm.
to Yon library.
Mm-hmm. All right. You teleport in to the sounds of some rather large snoring.
As the others come in behind me, I'm just gonna hold the finger up and frantically just go shh.
The snoring does not seem to just to halt in any way. It's just a low rumble coming from the darkness beneath.
not wake a sleeping dragon.
No.
Yeah.
Do we know this dragon? Or
Oh
entity
yeah, this
of
is
any
the
kind?
this is the library guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let him.
Yeah, we do know this dragon, but we should not wake him.
Yeah, technically you are teleporting into his lair deep in the middle of the night, but yes. Everything is okay at the moment. The doors are behind you, so you can leave as normal people or be psychopaths and attempt to wake the dragon. But
I vote leaving.
yeah. But yeah, you will exit the library. You're sort of given controlled free reign. If you any attempts to like make it upstairs to the actual tower bit, you're stopped. But if you're just walking from the library to the door, there's no cause for alarm, and you are not stopped or even really questioned. So.
Why we have a horse, a giant gemstone disc, and several
An elevator,
days
a bird, and a shark.
and several days of grime on our clothes.
Yeah.
Several days. It hasn't even been like
It feels
3 days.
You can accumulate several days in less than a day
yeah.
if you do a lot.
Yeah.
And we have done a lot. And also, it's been 3 days.
Has it been 3 days since you've been back? I don't think so.
I mean, we've come back to Eldervale like at the end of every loop, but I don't think we've really like cleaned.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, it is the third day. But yeah. I thought you were saying it's been 3 days since you've been back. I was like, no.
It's been like a day.
It's been roughly like 20 hours, I think, from last time. But yeah, you're not nearly as dirty as most adventurers. However, yeah, you've been through a lot and are kicked with lots of different types of blood at this point.
Colors.
Yeah. Ooh, the color. It's all turned brown by this point. So.
Except for the parts where Willow has blood, where it's a dirty or like a tarnished silver color.
Mm-hmm. But
because why not have weird biology if you're from the Feywild?
Yeah, it's fun. All right. Yeah. What is your goal?
To the castle?
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably go to the castle.
We should go to the castle. At the even if there's nobody awake at 10:30 p.m., we can at the very least drop off the heavy disc in our rental chambers, I suppose, and
alrighty,
and regroup with Hesal and Araza, even though we don't know about Araza yet.
Yeah.
You begin to make your way up the mountain. So I have significantly shortened the amount of the amount of space that my notes take up, because I've widened my pages. And so I've shrunk down from like 70 pages of notes to 36.
Jesus.
Yeah, just because I made it. It's like, why you can't print it now, technically.
Oh yeah, I definitely can't print mine, but I'm still at 155 pages.
Yeah. My notes no longer fit on sheets of paper. That's fine. But I'm also size 12 font. I should probably increase that. So, all right, but
Size 11 font, baby.
I was gonna say the default.
but yeah, you all begin making. Excuse me. Begin making your way up towards the castle. It takes about. You've got a horse with you, so it doesn't. You're not slowed down with the whatchamacallit, the wheel. But after about an hour, Crest starts making this terrible noise.
Oh God!
Every time you have to like step up something, you just start going.
Oh,
Poor baby.
But I'm actually gonna roll a couple things for him.
oh no!
Con save.
Oh no!
Okay. Oh, poor baby. Okay.
Oh no!
No.
He holds out, but he's not doing too hot.
No.
You might have to resummon him.
Oh,
I was literally about to
no.
suggest that in character.
Yeah.
Like probably after about 20
Only
minutes
one
of him making a horrible noise, I'll just lean over to Betty and just be like, "So you should probably re-summon him because that's not a good sound."
How far are we up?
You're about like 10 minutes out from the elevator.
Oh, I mean,
Can I
not
drag
right
it the rest
now.
of the way without damaging it?
I mean, you
don't
could,
have
but yeah, I think the damage is done to Crest at the moment. So
I'm just. Betty's just gonna pet him as hard as she can. Not hard, but
As much as she
just beat him.
poor baby. Yeah, take him out back.
Oh no! Don't take him out back.
All right, we go up, and then I will dismiss him before he gets into the castle, so he can have a nice rest
Okay.
and just say, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, he you get the circle onto the platform without him to desummon him, and yeah, his like back legs wobble and give out
Oh no!
Oh,
as he desummons. Yeah,
Rest, I think.
he gets a sigh of relief.
No.
Yeah, those were some. The first one was decent. The second two I rolled were not great. He certainly probably slipped a disc and was not
how?
not recovering from that anytime soon. But luckily he's a magical mount and will be right as rain the next time you use a spell slot to summon him.
I know, but it's just.
Yeah, it's sad when you load up a horse with the maximum weight that it can carry and then march up a mountain. I mean, I know people do this all the time, but it's still sad. But yeah, you all take the long Actually, wait. Because last time I did the math, that's the reason why everyone was so sleepy, it was like 2 a.m. when Hesal got there.
Yeah.
So it would be 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the 27th now.
Yeah. Because I was trying to put together like the events. I was like, wait.
Yeah, so we probably like left at about 9 a.m.
Yeah. Current day is the 27th. But yeah. Oh. You get up into your room while Hesal is sort of sleepily leaning over a meal that was provided by the castle's kitchen.
I'm just gonna
Good
call out.
morning. How was whatever realm that was?
All right, I'm here. What took y'all so long?
Trying to do the
Trying
thing
to retrieve you.
And doing the thing we did in the last city we were in as well. See if we
Yeah,
can
Not
I
find
did
nearly
him.
as
that part.
successfully, I might add.
Yeah, I know. I did that. It hasn't been that long.
No, so we were in this city. The city we just left.
Vassal City.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I don't really understand what happens when I'm not around. I feel like you guys don't really get things done, I'm gonna be honest.
All right. Fuck you. We did. We followed the exact repetition of what was done in Moroni.
Exact.
Almost.
Okay.
We didn't have.
I very lightly prodded and you already changed your verbiage, so I have a feeling it wasn't that close.
Well, after we established that opening the portal would likely result in one or more deaths, probably ours, we scavenged for some skywrite because that is a spell that none of us have. So we found it, we used it, and apparently there are not very many adventurers left in Vassal City. We got the guards though. And they will be holding down for the next few days while they wait for reinforcements, which should be made much easier by the fact that there's not a humongous portal in a brothel.
Well, they might get a scouting party or something, but reinforcements, I'm afraid not. The army, I think, would be preoccupied doing what we're about to be doing.
Oh no. What are we about to be doing? And why do I know what it is already?
I think we all
Rather than
know.
explain this twice in full, I think it'd be best to wait for the meeting. You'll also meet someone I found on the other side there.
Oh,
Making friends wherever you go.
Because
I hope it's friends.
I assume so. He's going to be at the meeting and not in a cage.
they're
Certainly
actually
an ally.
out on the balcony. You see through the large like crystalline windows. It's not exactly glass, it's like a thin quartz. So it's not perfect. But you see a cross-legged hovering humanoid looking out upon the horizon. That weird flat white light coming through the windows.
You know, I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know if it was that.
What kind of
Him,
creature
her.
is that?
Hello?
Very disrespectful.
Well, I'm sure whatever they are is perfectly fine because you don't have holes in you. But I mean, I just don't know what they are.
I've never seen someone who looks like that.
All right.
Exactly. How is that any different from what I said?
Man, I have to stick around with you guys. This is unacceptable.
I'm gonna slap Hesel because I haven't done so in like 10 hours.
All right. Well,
But yeah, I'm
everyone's up.
I'm
I'm sure the dragons are up.
98% sure that Willow has never seen a gith in her life. So
I know Betty has.
It would be. Let me think. Yeah, Betty. Betty might have in passing. Githzerai are more common than Githyanki on the Prime material, but still rather rare. You'd probably have a much easier time seeing something like a Loxodon or a Gator Folk or something. Here.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me an Arcana check. I think that's the best one, or a Nature check if you want to see if what you. I mean, either or, if you'll want to see what you know about identifying this creature.
I believe both are the same roll for me. Actually, do I get advantage for identifying Fae, Fiends, and Undead? I know it's none of them, but I'm asking anyway.
Yeah, no.
I rolled a 20 nature check.
Oh shit, you rolled nature, I gotta roll Arcana, right?
No, you don't have to.
No, I do.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency in it, I'm gonna roll it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god, I got higher than you.
Yeah. You certainly recognize them as they get their eye. Betty, for some reason, you recognize the vestments that they're wearing. This is not only a Githzerai, this is a Githzerai Zerth. Essentially like a priest of Githzerai in their faith. For some reason, you know that.
Alright, hear me out. I'm pretty sure that this is a priest. It's a Zerth. Githzerai Zerth.
Githzerai Zerth.
Why do I know that?
Why do you know half the things you know? You probably read it in a book somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I didn't read that. I can count the number of books I've purposely read in like 5 hands. No, 5 figures. Okay. Hi.
You open the door.
You're gonna bother the gift.
Yeah, I am gonna bother the gift.
Yeah, you open the door, and in trying to gain any attention by introducing yourself, you're met with a silent, unknown language sort of mantra being not spoken, but just pressed out into the universe via any sort of mental wavelength that's nearby. It's a harsh feeling. It's like being woken up with cold water. Your brain isn't used to this sort of activity, let alone from a Zerth that's simply doing prayers. However, it feels like every part of your brain is trying to tell you have a headache at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know that feeling. I'm gonna look from him to Hesel. Why am I not surprised that the man of religion found another man of religion?
What are you talking about?
He's a fucking priest!
Are you sure? He was just kind of like chilling.
I don't know what he's saying, but I'm pretty sure whatever it
I
is,
feel
it's
like
prayer.
priests typically live in like temples and stuff.
Do you live in a fucking temple?
No, but I'm not a priest.
I don't know what the fuck a priest is. I just know that that's his equivalent. Can you?
Regardless, if we're all up, the dragons are probably up. So if we could arrange that meeting, we can all catch up together.
Just as you say that, you hear a voice come from behind you, Betty, as you're looking in from the balcony. Oh, your friends are here. Good morning. A slow, broken, common wave of mind-to-mind connection.
That is probably good.
Nice to meet you. I'm Betty. This is Hesel. I'm sure you know that. He makes himself pretty clear to most people that he meets.
he just nods and smiles.
Considering the fact you haven't stabbed him means that, I don't know, maybe you're getting along with him? Tolerating him? That's a good thing.
He looks over towards Hesel and he goes, do any of them speak Gith or deep speech or primordial, maybe?
I'm gonna hit you with the probably no across the board.
Oh, I know Orin.
I don't know what Orin is.
That's a primordial dialect.
That absolutely makes sense for him to ask and Hesel to be like, no, probably not. You know the same language. But he just gets, right, okay.
Look, I can sit here and translate if we want, but if you want to avoid the introductions class, we should probably.
Yes. No, I can. I've got a couple, and he reaches into his little satchel. He pulls out a couple more crystals.
I wonder if any one of the Draconic Council can cast tongues or something of that ilk.
Well, does he only speak Gith?
He pulls out a
And a
crystal.
couple other weird ones. I don't know.
He pulls out this weird crystal, like it's like a little, very shallow half dome, and he puts it under his tongue.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes. Yeah. And he watches his tongue changes color to this like sickening yellow color. And he goes, ugh. Can you understand me? And if you have an intelligence of at least 3, you can.
Yes, I can.
That is singularly fascinating. And
That's incredibly helpful.
And I must know more about how those are made.
Oh no, these aren't made. They're beetles.
Oh.
You know, that makes about as much sense as the radio we found. So yeah, I'll accept that. I will accept that as a reason.
Oh no, it must be like the clamshells that we found both in the swamp here and that I know are native to home. Is they're creatures that can give you the ability to do something. In the case of clamshells, breathe underwater. In the case of that bug, speak another language, I assume.
Huh.
It works for a little bit longer than my crystals do, but This should suffice for a meeting. But yes, hello. I am Oraza. I come to you all in a time of great distress, so I apologize if I am not the most open and welcoming of moods. I will do my best to maintain a proper decorum, but I am in the presence of what I consider one of my greatest enemies, and one of our great dictators, the dragons, so, yes.
I'm going to be honest, you're doing even a lot better than I would in this situation, so I'm going to give you an A+.
I do not understand what this means, but excellent. So, I am
That
ready
being said,
to...
I don't think the dragons are going to be the way that you're going to think they're going to be. They're honestly pretty relaxed. I mean, I wouldn't say relaxed. We're at war with the demon empire right now, but you know, they're not overtly hostile, which is nice. And they're not
That's an improvement from the dragons that I know.
yeah. Just say give it an open mind, but I do understand your wariness.
So, given that the the mage of the council was snoring but an hour ago, how long do you think we'll have to wait until the council convenes?
I mean, if I were to guess, Claudia's probably already awake. I don't think she sleeps more than she has to.
I think she should sleep more.
Or she should, but she's not going to.
All right. Well, worst comes to worst, just sit in the empty council room, showing that we are ready for the next task.
Yeah. I guess we head out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's get to it so we can know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. You
I
make
think
your
we
way.
all do know what we're doing. It's just
Yeah.
nobody wants to think about it right now.
Listen, we either die or we don't. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. But you all make the some 100-yard walk to the war room down the hall, and to your surprise, most of the people are there. I would say, yeah, 8 of the primary dragon lords are here, as well as Claudia and Torrengheth and Erythitis. So,
Oh God. We got the whole royal family here.
yeah.
Yeah.
You will enter in the little magical little stage. As you stand on it, it moves around the room and hovers in that empty section of tables. directly across from Torrengheth. You are greeted by a small little wave of murmurs. And Torrengheth raises a hand. Good morning, Starlight's Call-in Hole. The meeting will be in just a moment. Everyone has been summoned. Ravuli overslept because they stayed up rather late finishing something. Sianoth is in prayer, but she's just down the hall. Orgeth heard what happened, and he grumpily stumbled back home to retrieve a prize. And Norithus, and then you just see he's like, I've been here. He's just standing in the corner.
Aww.
He's just like, Norithus in the corner. Norith, please come have a seat. He goes, I was just relaxing. The meeting hadn't started yet.
Well, it's good to see you all again. It's been too long. Whole day.
It's Fermiona, the giant, the ancient red dragon that hasn't really spoken to you all by this point. She goes, I've heard that you mortals like to move fast because you don't live long. But you're a little bunch of firecrackers. It has been just shy of a full day. And your list of accomplishments, if we didn't confirm them, would seem like you're lying to us.
Well, unfortunately, despite our lives being short-lived, we're trying to make them as long as possible.
So I'd really like them to not end prematurely. As in what would happen if we didn't do this.
Or at this point, if we stay in one place for too long, I feel like we've made enough powerful enemies over the last 2 days that perhaps we might be making more enemies.
Elimbir, the ancient yellow, sort of pipes up and she goes, oh, your list of the ones who wish you death are growing at a pace that any ancient would be proud to hold that fury.
I gotta say, I'm kind of proud of it, honestly. It's starting to outshine even my bounties.
All I have to do is survive this, then I can go home.
The doors open as Sianoth enters. She goes, Operante, please. No feasting on Starlight's Call. And you see her looking over. Operante, the ancient moon dragon, is just locked eyes with your group.
Oh, God.
She goes, it's not fair you get to see into the future, Sianoth. I want them for my collection, if they choose to come. Torrengheth just draws a line on the table with a claw and goes, no, Operante. And her neck curls back.
Oh my God.
How is our Gizzerai companion doing? Seeing this entire
he is
room filled with dragons.
he is holding his crucifix in front of himself.
his GTFO crystal.
Yeah. And now that you can understand him, he is literally giving he's like repeating a mantra of like a final rite.
Oh.
Just quietly to himself, just being like,
I'm gonna lean over to Willow. Is there anything we can do to make him not feel like he's going to die?
Unsure. The best
I'm gonna
I've
lean
got-
over to him.
hmm.
Is there anything we can do to make you feel like you're not going to die?
Can they not be dragons? Like, I know that they don't look quite like dragons right now, but can they, dragon turtles,
I don't know.
whales, anything giant, large, not dragons? Especially, he keeps looking over, and Fermiona's got her. The bright, fiery orange eyes are just like locked with him, and he just keeps like, it's like a cat looking at a mouse in a cage, and he's just staring at the wall, and she's just looking at it.
I'm gonna look at her and just kind of shake my head.
I unfortunately do not have any spells that let me change what someone is seeing.
If only.
If only, indeed.
Are we still waiting on roulette?
Yeah, it's a couple minutes before Rivuli comes, then Orgeth comes.
Okay.
But after those two enter, just a flat palm of a large hand hits the table as Torrengheth is like, okay, everybody is here. Would you like to give us the information, or we can just go over what Claudia has given to us, and we can fill in as we go on what we think the next bit of this operation is?
I think we have an idea on what the next bit of this operation is going to be, but we can go over what we've done so far. Or yeah.
I'm allowed to share. And I do so.
Okay. Yeah. You just go over the events of the last roughly 24 hours. Fill in any gaps, answer any questions that they might have. And to the best of your knowledge, repeat anything that might seem noteworthy or useful to them in future endeavors.
And I would pipe in at one point and let them know that dream is a viable communication.
Which is a good discovery, and Sionoth seems rather pleased by this.
Mm-hmm.
But I just brain fart. Just everything that I was lining up just went.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay. Okay. After Torrengheth gives a few bits of information to you, like some of the changes that happened. Not much has changed on the map. A few people have made moves, from what they can tell. Malcontent has taken 2 more cities, which would be. She did manage to take Basaltrim. It seemed like maybe 2 different forces were heading towards Basaltrim. You took out 1, and Malcontents came in and cleared them out, but
sniped the other.
Eldervane's forces are currently in contention with the city as you speak. So
I do have a question.
What's the other city that Malcontent took?
hang on. I need to refresh this. Give me 1 second because it's broken.
No.
My map is broken for Roll20. I was like, I can't zoom in or out.
I'm gonna be honest, the Roll20 session,
I can't
the Roll20 like our session that we have is really starting to chug.
I mean, that's the campaigns aren't supposed to last this long.
I know. I just say
remember first campaign, which we can't actually delete because it corrupted so badly.
Yeah, we had to remake
we're starting to get to that point.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. But Basaltrim got taken by Malcontent, and what? This is breaking.
I can't move the map either. Don't worry.
Yeah, I had to refresh.
Yeah, refresh, Rose.
And Nobleport had been taken by Malcontent, as far as I could tell. I have a okay. The signature that they seem to see from those is Malcontent seems to just the forces just seem to appear within the city rather than nearby and taking them by surprise. Even if the city is closed, Malcontent's forces seem to just appear. But it seems that there's been some infighting, and a couple of cities have been taken by another demon lord, as the forces have changed that are within the city, and demon corpses have been found outside of city walls.
Interesting.
Do we know who this demon lord is? Who they might be?
If I were to assume it's either Nalahim or I guess the other parties have been kind of dealt with. Or what the fuck is his name? Zed somebody.
Ithkalan?
That one.
You were told by a number of people and a bunch of different voices that they suspected it's those two. The methods don't seem the same for those 2 cities, so Manabel and Murder Harbor, or which is it? It's not actually Murder Harbor. It's just the one near it. Sky Hallow. Or
I marked them with stars just for my own.
Oh no, don't worry. I use you guys' terrible map to show things off, so I can keep track of actual stuff on my version of the map.
I know. I just don't want to get yelled at.
No, you're allowed to write on this one. If I need to actually read the map, I use the other one. So, but you are handed by after all is said and done, you were handed by Orgeth your four potions that he had. Long rest in a bottle. No, he only had 4.
Oh, he had 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
We did it.
Long rest in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
That's really dope. But
Yes.
Before we move on to next steps, can I ask a question? And I know that you may not have had the ability to do this because communication's been fucky wucky, but I'm wondering if there's been any news from Belwyn or Aunt Holly. Or any other continent that is also part of this world. We
have been using the techniques that you have given to us to make conversation. A budget has been put in place of a few 100,000 gold pieces in case we need to really dip in, but communication goes well now that we have the use of the west winds, knowing that works. A series of messages have been sent back and forth. It takes roughly 8 hours or so for a message to get there and back. So we've only been able to communicate about 2 to 3 times a day, depending on when we send them. Things go well in the kingdom of Dorwain. We're not exactly certain which one or who is answering them. These are simply sending them to that office, so nothing personal really gets transferred, just information. We will update them after this one, since we can talk for a fairly long time in these. And they can't seem to be intercepted, so it's a useful little bit. An assault was attempted on Eris Gate by some demons hoping to take down the barrier, but they were thwarted. It seems that they've got fairly good use of those automatons. However, in that stead, we do know that some bandits and, let's say, some freelance or wild demons have been running amok, and they have been taking small cities as well.
Great.
The city of Saber Creek in Mordengale has been fully taken over by bandits. They waited for all of the soldiers to leave to go help elsewhere, and took over. They would probably be one of the first to receive punishment after this incursion ends, but still something to keep an eye on.
And not that I expect that you would have any information from her, but have you heard anything from the Flaming Fury? Or any of those associated with it?
No. Was that someone we need to keep in contact with?
No, I assume she's going to be doing her own thing, so...
Yeah. If she's actively helping us, we can keep tabs on her, but I mean, she's technically a civilian.
I highly doubt that she's going to be just sitting down and watching the world burn. So if you want to contact her, I would say by all means. Maybe you guys can work something out. 'Cause I
Well,
don't
it's
know
not like
what
it'll matter much. I mean, she's shipbound. It'll take days before she gets anywhere.
there might be able to do some things. She's got the resources.
They sort of have a little sidebar conversation for a while, and they're like, if she's willing to help and nearby anything, we will contact. But for now, we assume she is at her home base, and we will leave it as such unless she contacts us first.
Yeah, that's fair.
We don't want to drag any more people than we need to into this.
Speaking of this, what is the next step? So I feel like most of us know what it should be.
We're pretty forward. We're just gonna go kill Malcontent, right?
That should be the plan, yeah. We're arrested and ready to go.
That's
I
at
don't
least
see
our
any
next
better
step.
time. That and we know where she is and we know how to get to her.
Yeah. Torrengheth.
For now.
And that is where our plan comes into play. There is... We know that she has a source of an army there, and we know that you have stifled their ability to move in and out and reinforce with the removal of the teleportation circle back into town. However, they still have a fully armed and operational teleportation circle on a wizard's tower. Our goal, at least, would be to destroy that, to stop them from being able to move so quickly and for them to retreat away like they have been. Anytime our forces come with overwhelming force, they simply dip back into their portals and close them on us. It's seemed to be their fighting tactic so far. And then they regroup once we either deem the area safe or they move on to another target.
I mean, a true armed force won't go over well. I mean, with the ring of a bell, she was able to summon 5 massive ships of some kind.
Well, yes, that's why we are planning an assault. We cannot leave it to 5 adventurers with a 6th guest to take out an entire army. I do not care how powerful you are or think you are. That's a little one-sided. However, we also can't send everything in to combat such a singular force. We do still have other...
Even if you had the forces, I wouldn't recommend it. All she's going to do is turn them all against you.
Right.
You're within a mile of her city. Your standard forces will not make it. Instantly, they will be turned.
Which is why we weren't going to be sending standard forces. We have 7 volunteers looking to stretch their wings, as it were, alongside.
I don't think they are.
7 of the dragons of the council.
Yeah.
I-
The fight is very.
I know, but it would be really funny if it wasn't, and it was just all.
I'm pretty sure it's dragons.
Yeah.
They just pull out all
We
7
just go in
Aarakocra.
with Torrengheth. It's over in about 4 rounds.
I don't think it will be Torrengheth, but I'm hoping that it's some of Korra's babies.
So, but 7 of our members of this council will be joining you alongside.
Jesus Christ! Okay, it was 7 adult to ancient dragons. Never mind.
Alongside a group of some 20 dragons and their dragon rider assistants.
Fucking Christ!
This should be enough to combat what we know as nautiloids that are probably fully armed. This will give you an opening to stop the ringing of that bell and the mind control effects that it does have. We are hoping for a quick and violent insurrection to stop them. Staying there.
Say on that note, maybe this is my first time discussing this with the rest of my compatriots. I don't know if they have any answer to this, but I'll need some sort of shielding. Through the act of knowing my name, she'll be able to track me the second I set foot within a mile of that city. Which means, distraction or no, will be acted on immediately.
No. That is why everyone who is going there, whether we know if they know names or not, will be given one of these to eat. And they say about the size of an apple, this large, very smooth black fruit.
So a plum.
Would I be able to tell upon looking at it what that fruit is?
It's a big olive.
It'd be a nature check or an arcana check.
Really big olive.
I mean, it's all the same to the clam. Roll. 18.
You've heard of a fruit similar to this in the Feywild. It's usually used by Fey Lords to trick people, but this doesn't seem to exactly match what the one in the Feywild is called the no-name fruit.
It's similar to something I know of back home, but I'm sure it doesn't have the exact same effect.
to everybody who is within eyesight when you eat these fruits, you will remember each other. Everybody else will forget for the next 24 hours.
Oh,
So definitely
Wait, one more
us
time?
being in the same room. Good idea.
You will be in my throne room when you eat these with your compatriots. Everybody who can see you when you eat these fruits will remember you and be able to call your name. Everybody else outside of you will forget who you are for the next 24 hours. This is a stealth operation. No names will be given. If you need to come up with call signs, so be it.
does this apply to almost godlike entities? Where the fuck did you get this fruit?
We got this fruit from a certain garden northward. And he just grins.
Oh gosh.
I'm not going to be concerned about that.
I just wouldn't eat 2 of these if I were you. They might be delicious. I've never had one.
No, I mean, I don't know if you will, but 7 other people in this room will, so they can tell you.
He goes, well, I will be eating one with you all so I remember who you are when this happens.
Oh, you know.
As will Claudia and Eurythides. So
will everyone else forget who you are then? Your entire kingdom?
He goes, yes.
Oh no.
This is going
Let
to
me
get
ask a question.
confusing.
Well, if I can speak on this, maybe you shouldn't. As of right now, what do you think is keeping Shirok from acting?
Oh.
He makes a good point. Orga. He goes, yes, but whenever a fleet of dragons returns, what do you think my first?
This is an opportunity. If you are his preventative and he forgets you exist, he will act. We will know where he is.
We're sure that this can apply to something that powerful.
We're assuming it will apply to a demon lord. So I would
I just what the fuck?
and even more so, if you are his preventative, he forgets you exist and he acts. He will also forget how to counter you.
Well, I'm not necessarily encouraging direct confrontation.
Oh no.
More so, this is an opportunity to gather information while he's sloppy.
Well, no, I'm not condoning direct confrontation either. But countering Torrengheth, he could be Shirok could know how to avoid being seen, how to avoid being detected. But if he doesn't know who he's avoiding, it gets more tricky. Sort of like how I can dance around how you all perceive me, but in a different way than I would at home.
You've
Because
never
it's
tricked me a
different.
day in your life.
Oh my god, Will is the final boss. I didn't know this.
Willow's the final boss.
Look, it's a thought. If you do plan to eat on this, this is an opportunity to capitalize on.
But
There's
it
also
does
an
come with
opportunity for Drakenkrone to get fucked. Because he's just
Well-
he could just be brazen enough to come in here and just destroy everything.
Why would he? If his
I mean,
enemy
we don't know
doesn't
what his
exist, then he
objective
has
is right
no
now.
direct enmity with the country.
Well, just because he doesn't
I
know
just
that,
mean if he has no motivation to hide, he's gonna stop hiding.
well, I mean, just because he doesn't know that Torrengheth isn't real, doesn't exist, doesn't mean that he doesn't know that there's a bunch of other dragons in a city of dragons that he might have an issue with.
I honestly doubt it. If half the council is wiped out, this is suddenly a city of what, like 4 ancient dragons?
There's a fair few that just simply
And a bunch
live
of
here.
adults, and I don't know.
Look, at the end of the day, this is your call to make. Your decision how to react to it. You are the king, so.
I think we will hold to the plan. It's just 24 hours, and I'd much rather not get into a fight with my allies. When you all come back, and I inevitably think that this is an assault, as well, if these fruits are to be believed, their scope is nearly perfect. Anything that is considered a god that could focus on you would know who you were still. Eating more than one will affect your memory, and any more than that, you'll forget who you are. So we've only procured enough to deal with this operation. And any others that are excess will be destroyed.
Best.
All right.
So you're gonna go up to the. And she should look up and go and destroy
He goes,
where those came from.
No, God, no. I would not.
Or just any that are
Any that are
currently
here, so that they can't be
Okay.
abused. He goes, I had to make some appeasements, and while I was up in the Garden of Golden Sunlight, I asked if I could procure some of these.
It's in the It's in that garden that Hesel's like personality test was done in.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I was just like, garden to the north. Obviously, he doesn't mean actually to the north, but where the fuck
Oh,
is it?
I assumed he meant heaven. I assumed he meant in the upper realms. I got
didn't.
that pretty quickly, which is why I was so shocked.
I need you to understand that I am slow.
Like, to the north, and I'm like, yeah, it's real north.
Real north. Very north.
Super north.
Beyond Canada.
Beyond Canada. Not Zagreb, but actually Canada. Or not Zagreb, but the other one. Snowy place. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're not using the fruits of forgetness.
No,
or
we
whatever the fuck you wanna
are.
call them.
That is.
But we're holding off on getting Shirok out of whatever hellhole he lives in.
I do not know what Shirok will do. That being the case, though, I don't know what Sharok will do. But I think it is a better use to know who my allies are when they return than to not.
All right. So if we're all settled, we have a game plan.
So,
Now, the actual act of resisting this mind field, I guess. It came down to, how would I describe it? My desire to resist, so I think some of the less agreeable sorts might have an issue. I look at Willow. It was a charisma save.
So that's where being who and what I am is an advantage.
You
Elves are
don't.
naturally resistant to others' charms.
It's
it was a charm
what's
effect.
your
It just was.
modifier? Isn't it like +1?
My modifier is in fact +1 for saves. It is +3, but I do have advantage.
So you will just be able to barely make it.
I think you need the earrings of charisma.
Oh dear.
Because then you'd have a
Don't-
+5 with advantage, and Betty would still have like a
+4.
14.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's only a 2 difference. No, it'd be much more. Because you have why do you have an extra +2? Did you get the tattoo?
I think it's from a
no,
cloak.
I have +2 on saves from the Cloak of the Hollows Queen.
Oh, so then you'd have a +7 with advantage.
I suppose I
with
would.
the charisma earrings that make your charisma 21. It's just the thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go peep real fast.
Unless we just want to like go and see if there's something we can buy to make up that difference.
I mean, if Betty or Rose wants, we can just swap. Like, I can loan you the Ioun Stone of Mastery, which will give you +1 to proficiency, and and you can give me back the earrings.
That would literally, that would not change much. So
yeah, okay, swapping Ioun Stone for earrings.
Okay. We are gonna have to take an hour to do that, but
oh yeah, but I figured this is gonna take more than an hour anyways.
We're gonna be forgotten for 24, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Was it of mastery?
Mastery, yeah.
It's +1 proficiency, so that's gonna be +1 to your proficient saves, and then also your spell save DC.
Okay.
And then like
Yeah, because I go from a 21 to an 18 or 19 now with. Yeah.
So as far as charisma save, you actually lose nothing, and Willow just gains.
Yeah.
So that's then me.
Oh no,
and Brenna.
my charisma save with the Ioun Stone is 16, and with the earrings is.
It's because you apply your charisma twice. That's right.
Yeah, and with the
You
earrings is
charisma
also
save
16.
and then also paladin charisma bonus. That's
Maybe.
right.
Okay, my charisma bonus is actually +12 now. And my save is +12. So I'm +12 plus advantage.
Wait, how is that possible?
I don't know. Something broke. Increased to 21 while attuned. In addition, oh, yeah. Okay. The Earrings of Supreme Alacrity. You have your charisma score is 21. You have
Oh, you have
advantage on.
proficiency as well.
You have proficiency, which
That's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, the earrings, I'm a plus 18, and the Mastery Stone, I'm a plus 17. So it's
So
And-
now
literally a
me and Rena are both sorcerers, so we're all proficient in this save.
yeah.
That's awesome. Is Saywin proficient?
Yeah, because Saywin and
Yeah, Saywin is,
Paladin
but
have
Saywin has
the
a plus
same-
8.
yeah, Saywin and Cleric and Paladin both have the same proficiencies. Winston,
Yeah.
charisma.
And in a single hour, we have guaranteed that we will survive this.
Well, don't say that at
I
all.
believe. Also, I rolled my portents earlier. I got an 8, a 7, and a 1. So
Back
somebody
then-
else is gonna have a terrible day.
Mhm.
But yeah, Saywin's charisma is plus 8. So
While we're doing the hour attunement swap, Hero's Feast.
yeah.
That would be a Saywin spell.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Did Saywin fucking sleep? I don't have access to Saywin's.
Oh no!
No, we're
Okay.
good. We're good. Hero's Feast is a 7th level? 5th level? 6th level?
7 level.
level?
7th, I believe.
7th level?
Yay! And then that's
Saywin has all of the things I would not prepare.
yeah.
Saywin also does not have Hero's
Also,
Feast prepared.
Saywin doesn't have prepared because we were casting it via scroll.
Oh yeah, because I had, but I used my
So
last.
I'm gonna have to go through.
yeah,
I
just
can't change her
prep it.
spells up though.
I'll just say I believe Tweak can.
Casting time's a minute. We will probably never do this. I will unprepared conjure celestial,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then Hero's Feast. Hero's Feast is not on here.
Is it a 5th level?
Hero's Feast is 6th level. It is
Oh,
prepared.
6 level.
Okay. That's fine.
Probably don't have to switch
That
it
is her
over.
6th level for the day though. I can't use her spell slot. Tweak might have to control Saywin.
I think Tweak could test Control Saywin.
Because I can't use the spell slots on her character sheet.
6th level. Okay.
Which is unfortunate because I really wanted to use one.
I mean, y'all can just work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose decides what to do. Tweak checks it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I have to get long rest. Hey, I'm rested.
Yay!
All right. Well, roll the hit points.
What? How many dice is it?
It's 2d10.
2d10. Grazie.
Can I roll it? Can I
Oh.
roll it?
I
Oh,
just
you
rolled it.
Okay.
18.
That's really good. That's fine. You can roll it.
All right, 18. That's pretty good.
All right. Let's.
I was just like, oh, please be really high.
All right. Well, we're all in this room. We have to eat, right?
I think he said we'd have to we eat the no name fruits in
They are called lotus
Right.
cherries.
Lotus cherries. Oh, like Land of the Lotus Eaters.
And And he's like, we will. We have some time to gather our forces. If you need to do anything, you have a few hours to collect yourselves and get ready. My DM screen came off of my bottle.
Is there anything I would want to buy?
I mean, I feel pretty solid in what I have.
I was just thinking potions, but
Yeah, I was like, if there's anything you need to stock up on, if not, we'll just.
Are there haste potions that I can purchase?
There's probably a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the potions of haste are fairly expensive, which is why you're making them. Let me see. Nope. Books.
How many days are left in this fucking hellhole? Is it 5 more? 4 more?
Today plus 4 more.
So 5 more. 5 in total.
Yeah. We are halfway there. We will be at the end at midnight tonight. We will be halfway
there. Yeah. It's 8 days.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Yes. There are a couple of potions of speed. They are 1,350 gold apiece.
1,350 gold apiece?
Yes.
And how many days we have?
5 total remaining.
And how many are there?
2.
I'm gonna buy both of them.
Okay.
Apparently, you cannot buy 5.
They take a long time to make, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
And if you do it wrong, you'll explode.
They will explode. Or create a tar beast.
But fucking tar beasts.
Look, alright, the alchemist from campaign 1 isn't here right now. We don't have to worry about tar beasts too often.
Oh no, tar beast is a fairly common thing when you fail at making a potion. I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
I thought this was a slime rancher.
No, I have a stat block and everything for every time you critically fail making a potion. Yeah, okay. But
Thought that never happened.
Yeah, I'm surprised it never happened. Also, I put a timer on the little head pat that I can do, so I don't have to fucking try to turn it off anymore. So, every now and then when I rub my eyes, it turns off.
I will. I would like to see. Are there any potions of flying around? They are very rare, but
Potions of flying. Those are much more in stock in the land of the dragons. They were not taken for combat use because most people have other ways to fly.
good for them. I've been wanting to use investiture of air, but it's 10 minutes and it's a 6 level spell, and I'm just like,
Yeah, there's a surplus of potions of flying. They're 500 gold apiece.
Cool. I have a question for the group. May I take some platinum and buy 2? Because I have no money. Hello.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you're the DM. Of course you'd say yes. Tweak? Rose?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can I scoop like 80 platinum from the group funds?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's past the
I-
point where we care about a group fund.
Cool. I just figured that I just figured I'd ask. Where's Rose?
I think she got up. I don't know what for it, but I think I'm good on potions and stuff. I don't think unless is there like just like a pair of boots?
Depends on what you mean by a sick pair of boots. There's probably some boots in town.
I don't know, like legendary.
Ah, yeah. There's
That's something really cool.
some legendary boot makers.
Maybe makes me click my heels and teleport as much as I want or something. Who knows?
I'm back. I had to go pee. That's where Rose went.
Yeah, okay.
How dare you?
I had to use the toilet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no legendary pairs of boots, but there may be some out there.
Is there a vestige?
Yeah, there's a vestige for sale.
It's a vestige. It's in the bargain bin.
Yeah. No one wants it. 12 gold.
I probably don't
Oh,
want it
if
for good
only.
reason. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. That's what everyone says.
No, I'll take it. Fuck it. This is sick.
You
It
traded
says vestige.
you trade 12 gold for campaign 1 vestiges. Let's see.
God,
It's
inflation's gotten bad, man. Or it's gotten really good, actually. Never mind, that's the opposite.
It'd be really funny to just give you Bone Weaver.
Was Bologna's?
No. It was the gun that I tried to like get
Cora to use.
get Cora to use. And
the super cursed one?
Yeah.
No thanks.
You know what? Yeah, give me Bone Weaver. Do
No. Yeah.
Not. You literally just stopped being cursed by your sword.
it. I need you to understand something. I can have multiple. You get rid of one curse minimum.
No!
One curse. Minimum.
No. Absolutely not. That is not a minimum that you need.
That's a minimum Betty's had this entire campaign. Feels weird not having one.
You should see that as a reward for doing good things.
Also, I think Bologna's technically was the mantle of the plains.
This is kind of neat, actually. Can I buy the Jester's mask? It's a legendary item.
What?
It's from the Book of Many Things.
Oh no.
It is a You can use it as a spellcasting focus. It's for attunement for only Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, so Charisma classes. +3 to spell attack rolls and spell save DC. Once per long rest, Marvelous Escape. If you get hit with an attack, you can use your reaction to disappear in a puff of smoke and sparkles, and teleport to a spot you can see within 30 feet of you.
Can I ask that Tweak doesn't become a Persona character, please?
And then Topsy-Turvy. When you roll a 1 on a d20, you can treat that roll as if you rolled a 20 instead once per long rest.
This is a fucking Persona character. No.
The Jester's Mask.
The Jester's Mask. Oh. Why are there still things that I don't know what they are in D&D?
It's because they keep coming out with new books.
Yeah.
Tweak, what website are you using to look at that? Are you looking at it on D&D?
I assume he's bought the books on Roll20.
I was about to, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just like, I don't have access to these. If Tweak has
Brandon,
it, then
can I have the cookie cutter of endless shapes?
Why do you want that?
The
To
cookie.
be clear, I don't want to have it. I want to purchase it. Like a good customer.
Can I purchase the cookie cutter of endless shapes?
Again,
I will be real with you. It's not an item.
Why
It's something I just made up.
This?
I'm sure there's something I can do with it.
What you were describing is basically just like ribbon steel that has some some metallic memory. So you just like once you heat it up, it goes back to a straight line.
No. I want to envision a shape and have the cookie cutter make that shape. Are we gonna go kill like a demigod? Isn't that what we were doing?
Yeah, I was just making sure y'all had some actual time to, prepare.
Is it not available?
What?
The Jester's Mask.
No, that Jester's Mask
It's a
is
real
not
item.
It is a real item, but it is a legendary item.
See, I do have one thing I want to do. Like an actual serious thing.
Most places do not sell legendary items.
We're in the capital city of Dragonland.
You are. That's why the very rare things are super easy to get.
May I make my legitimate thing I wanted to talk? Which is bad because the thing I want to do involves talking.
I mean, just take your time and say your words. What are you trying to do?
Why would I do that, Brandon?
Because, bros, you freak out too much and you mess up your own tongue.
Brandon, I freak out too much and I mess up everything around me.
That's not true.
That is true.
Use your words. Use your words. You're allowed to.
I want to use one of my West Wind things to contact in-game mother.
Okay.
Yeah. I am going to use one of the West Wing things. West Wing? West Wing. What's that Kevin Spacey show?
Yeah, that's West Wing.
I activated my camera, which I tried to turn off, and then I disconnected.
And now Gilligan.
Hello, Gilligan. Welcome. Also, I don't think I'm allowed to tell you no when I say, do you have anything you want to do before you take off? And you have these tubes. I know you have them.
I'm using the tube.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
speaking into the tube.
What are you saying into that tube?
Hey, Mama. I almost guarantee that I know you're not sitting on your ass waiting for the world to end. So, if you could just let me know what your plans are right now, that would be fantastic. Just so I know that you're alive. That would make me feel better. Communication's a little fucky, so you may not be able to use ascending or really anything aside from this tube or a dream spell. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna go off to do some stuff, and I hopefully will talk to you when this entire shit show's over. Bye.
Your little tube goes off in the appropriate direction. What would that be? Southeasterly direction,
Mm-hmm.
roughly towards home.
Okay.
About 30 minutes or so passes. Right, had to buy one of these fucking things on my own island, but yes, we're doing okay. Closed a demon portal that was nearby. That was not too kind. We are sort of sitting this one out. We can't get anywhere very fast, and we're sort of just defending the island at the moment. If you need somebody, we can send a couple people, but, only what can our one use of emergency teleportation that we have would do. Love you lots. I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably dipping and diving into hell back and forth and every which way. Just be careful.
Okay. I'm gonna send one last one back and just say, honestly, I'm super glad that you're not fucking putting your necks out for this. It's real fucking scary. Please just take care of yourselves, and I don't really think we're gonna need anyone else aside from what we've got. Make sure that Herschel and Blizzard know I love them, and love you too.
Okay.
How long did it take to go back and forth?
It was about 30
hour.
minutes. Yeah, an hour total.
Okay.
So, but after a couple hours, if y'all aren't doing anything, the forces are assembled, sort of like an airplane hangar. This giant, like, mile-long tunnel that is Torrengheth's throne room is stacked tip to tail with dragons.
I know
That's a
we're
lot
in
of
a
dragons.
city full of dragons, but this is a lot of dragons.
Oh, I feel comfortable having this amount of dragons on our side.
I mean, that is a comforting thought, but just objectively, this is a large number of dragons. And coming from a place where there are no dragons.
There was one dragon.
There was one dragon, but I don't think he was supposed to be there.
Anyway,
Trying
are we ready to go kill the I guess one of the manifestations of lust and brothels?
I mean, that's one way to put it. I'm looking for something. Give me
Next.
1
The
second.
kinky demon.
I thought his name was Kinky Dora.
He's the other demon.
Where is this? Where is this? There we go. Oh god, it's on an actual text document. That's how old this is. That's why I couldn't find it. Alright. But unbeknownst to Willow, but probably beknownst to Cora, a couple of a couple of the Nirnathar's brood of stars sit here.
Yay!
In the some 20 dragons, accompanied
Yay!
by the 20 adults are all accompanied by a dragon rider that is normally a cleric or sometimes a wizard to help assist.
I was just looking it up to confirm it's a real potion. While I'm out and about, I try and get like, I guess Willow doesn't need it. So 4 potions of psionic fortitude,
Okay.
which for 1 hour's advantage on saving throws made to avoid or end the charmed or stunned condition.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I don't think Renna's gonna need it either, though, because she's also an elf.
She is an elf.
That's true. So I only need 3.
Potion.
Right. Yeah, it just gives me so much joy every time the dragons that caused the entire theme of campaign 2 to shift make an appearance. I get so happy. Not because of out off the cuff wish from 4 years ago upended stuff, but because it makes me happy. I don't know why it makes me happy.
Good to see them.
It's good to see. I'm glad they're doing well.
Yeah, it's an uncommon potion, so I would say probably 300 gold apiece. It's a fairly simple potion.
Hand it out to Saywin and Betty and say, only drink it when you think you need it, because it lasts an hour.
So as soon as we get in the portal?
It's going to take more than an hour to move about the city, so if you want to do that, you're wasting it, but go ahead.
I guess, yeah.
So you all gather together. Torrengheth gets to the front. Who knows? And you are all handed one of these palm-sized cherries. Because there's a stone in the center. Avoid it or eat it whole.
Did you ever think that my will was strong enough this wouldn't work on me?
He goes,
I'm gonna slap Hesal again.
I would certainly hope it works on you, because if it doesn't work on you, there's not a snowball's chance in the 9 hells that it works on Shirak or, the one we're trying to avoid.
Isn't there like a layer of ice in the 9 hells, though? Wouldn't a snowball have a kind of a chance?
So, if you really want to try
different.
this out, in a few months we can go home and we can try it out there.
I'm just saying, I've been known to have a will that surprises you.
You've also been known to have a stubborn streak a mile wide.
All right.
I think he's
Let's
confusing
do it at the
stubbornness
same
with
time
will.
so we don't forget why we're eating this, all right?
Yes. I'll make the call when everyone's ready. Just to go over the plan once more. Our vanguard, and he points to everybody of the 7 ancient dragons. He points to the 6. Orgeth is in the middle. He goes, these 6 fine men and women will be going through first to cut a path. You all, he points towards the adult dragons with their dragon riders, will be going through second. Orgeth, you will be going in last with our ground forces upon your back. Orgeth is rather fast, but he is not maneuverable anymore in his advanced age. He will be gunning straight down the middle as fast as he can to get you to wherever you deem be the closest thing to a target as possible. I wouldn't.
Well, age shouldn't affect this much. Honestly, if anything, it'll help because your speed is going to be determined by how smart you are.
Yes. Right. Yes. All of you need to think about moving forward. Your wings will not help you here. Yes. Yes. However, as far as my experience, your ability to turn still is of a mechanical nature. So, same thing applies. But I would give Orgeth a wide berth on when you tell him where you need to land, because he goes, I do have a penchant for slamming into things when I don't have enough time to stop. Won't hurt too bad, but well, unless we need to dig into something, that's not going to be helpful.
As long as you slam into an enemy.
Oh, I'll certainly cannonball through a few of them.
Just to confirm, Raza coming with us?
Yes, of course. It's my home. I need to take it back.
Let me ask. Whenever we land, do you want to split off and start freeing your people, the ones that resisted?
I will begin doing that. I'm not that great in a fight, but I can help clear the minds of my fellow people now that I've gotten some rest.
All right, sounds good. All right, everyone.
I'm ready to
On
go.
your orders, Torrengheth. I hold the thing up to my mouth.
Yeah. You all climb aboard Orgeth. Or Orgeth Dwarves Bane, I believe is what his full name is.
That lines up with the people we know document.
Yeah. Orgeth Dwarves Bane, the ancient mithril dragon.
Mithril dragon likes to eat mithril.
Yeah. He's wearing a saddle, so you don't have to sit on the naturally grown mithril deposits upon his back. Torrengheth looks at everybody. Be brave. Come back alive. Don't fall into the grasps of some she-witch. You're stronger than that.
That's the case.
He raises his cherry up.
That's nosh.
Yeah. He takes a big bite. He just sort of stuffs his face in his humanoid form. The other dragons sort of just bite it once you hear the pit crunch and it just disappears.
I'm gonna eat this in the most toucan way possible. I'm gonna just siphon off the fruit and then try and spit the seed at a hurtling velocity into the nearest direction I can.
Oh my god. I'm gonna eat it like a civilized person and pop the pit into my bag of holding to dispose later.
Absolutely not.
Willow delicately cuts it in half and does the twist of a big pit fruit and takes the pit out and puts it away.
The practiced motions of someone who's mostly vegetarian.
Yeah.
But this is a fruit.
Not even gonna dignify that. I feel like the difference in eating styles is probably what is gonna lead to Betty's pit being spat at high velocity at Willow.
Yeah.
So what say you, DM? Am I so strong of mind that I remember everyone despite eating this fruit?
I mean,
Well, I guess
Like-
I remember anyway since we're eating.
yeah.
and you the eater of the fruit, don't forget, it's everyone outside of this room who
Can
has
you
not eaten.
manifest yourself in the world's memories?
Yeah, it's funny as you eat this, everyone around you starts you're like, oh man, that person looks familiar. And then like it takes a second, you're like, right, yeah. It's like the effect is so potent that if they weren't there, they'd just simply stop existing to you. But
That effect, my dear friends, is why you don't eat more than one of these every few months.
Torrengheth goes, I'd probably recommend ever, but I don't know exactly how long. But if you certainly want to give up on life and forget about everything, go get yourself a bundle of these.
Oh, it's fucking tempting.
Betty, no, you are the most strongly identified person I've ever met. I feel like you'd lose yourself entirely if you forgot who you were.
A pit comes flying across the room as you see a cross-armed, upset-looking Claudia as you say that.
I will just give my biggest smile.
And I'm sure the shadows briefly reach out and slap Betty upside the head.
My guy doesn't remember her.
Oh yeah, well,
Well, no, he's an actual god, right? He would forget.
Yeah.
yeah, he's an actual god, and also he can technically be in any room that he wants to be.
Yeah, I was
in.
gonna say, does he remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not being in the room, right? It's eating the fruit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise Torrengheth wouldn't have to eat, because he's not
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. If you're not under the effects, like once they leave the room, it's like, who are those people
Who
again?
was that?
And then
Did Claudia also eat one? Or
yeah,
did
Claudia
Okay.
and Erythitis both have to eat one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Yes,
the
I will
royal
give the
family doesn't
biggest- the
fucking start
biggest shitty
attacking
grin.
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And it's at this point you see where
She demon will take me away.
it's at this point you see the portable portal sitting at the end of the walkway. With the help of Willow here, we have a direct line. I expect you all to meet opposition immediately, probably traps set, break through, target the Nautiluses from the side or from underneath. That's where they have the least firearm potential, but that's why they have the tendrils that they do. Is everyone ready?
As ever.
Yeah.
You hear
What's the amount of people affected by this fruit? I'm really curious about the lasting impact on people. I'm going to be honest. Let's go.
they won't remember that they forgot you after 24 hours.
No, but the chaos that ensues during that 24 hours, I want to see the result of.
Well, I'm just curious. Everyone, literally, I've realized in this moment that everyone in the world just had a shared experience because they all just forgot my name.
And they don't know why they did what they did. They know that they did it and
Because
are better off for
Because
it.
of my wish, they all knew it. So everyone on the planet simultaneously forgot something at the same time. It's kind of a cool thought.
Yes.
Not experiments later,
that
Hesal.
is a very cool thought.
I'm holding this lap, but I want to.
But
Betty,
Torrengheth
hold the slap for an enemy, not for Hesal.
Torrengheth stretches his arms wide and casts his own unique version of gate, targeting the teleportation circle and making a 50-foot wide doorway.
Damn.
As soon as he does, he salutes everybody as you watch 6 ancient dragons wrestle to be the first through the doors. As you hear distant dragon's breath immediately erupt. Next, a wave of 20 dragons, adult dragons, and their dragon rider assistants hurtle overhead to join the ruckus. Finally, you all shoot forward with your hold on tight as you were not expecting the speed from this rather portly and incredibly heavy looking dragon. He dives through.
Is this the dragon that gave us the cups?
This is the dragon that gave you he gave you the cups too.
Yeah, he gave us the chalices that we've been using for
the cups
for Heroes Feast.
Yeah, technically, I think Null Wraith gave you the potions.
Yeah, he did because I remember you describing him as basically just the edgelord to end all it.
Yeah,
the edgelord to rival Betty's husband. So
yeah,
but this is the cup man.
Yeah, this is Cup Man.
Okay.
As the scene unfolds, you come through and there's already a miasma of a rainbow of breath in the air. A burned path of fire and globules of this orange acid and little bits of sparking lightning curl across the battlefield already. You see the first of the Nautiluses that was parked directly in front of has been effectively torn to smithereens already, as whoever fired out first immediately breathes fire up through its tendrils and then was followed up probably 5 other bursts of breath, and it's been torn and flipped upside down and is now floating lifeless. This battlefield is expanding outward.
that's what you get for firing harpoons at me.
You see the dragons and their riders are doing a number on 2 of the Nautiluses, and the other 6 ancients are targeting the other 3, or making a beeline to the other 3. Everything is in chaotic disarray, but Orgeth sees the path he needs through and is making a beeline, and he just kind of goes, "Ooh, this is nice. I don't weigh anything here." And with 26 intelligence, he goes fast. So
Is he smarter than Willow?
Yes,
Yeah,
but only by 4. But he is smarter. Than me.
yeah.
I mean, 4 is a bit.
4 is a bit, but I can't get too much higher than this.
Oh, smart boy.
Need to find another book.
I need to find 2 more books.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, he's an ancient dragon.
I know, he's a smart boy though. I like him.
Yeah. So to make up for his 6 decks. But he just begins aiming towards the center of the comet, the flotilla.
I will say, because we fly here, you don't have to worry about landing. You can just fly over.
If you want to smash him though.
He goes, but I kind of want to smash.
Go, let's do whatever.
Where are we going? Are we going to the citadel in the front, or that weird pyramid with the tower on the top?
Our priority, first off rip, is to disable the bell, and that's that tower.
Also, can I see the map? Because I've only ever seen it watching Brandon's stream.
Likewise. Can we have a 5-minute break while we get ready for this? Cool.
Let me. Where is there?
I've only ever seen it in the Twitch window, and it was kind of small in the Twitch window.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunately a weird size where it's like, yes. If I zoom in, yeah, it's like the best.
I assume we want to go here. I assume that is the destination.
That seems to be where everything was coming from, and that seems to be where the escapees were escaping from, and where all the soldiers were running out.
Also, I know we've discussed it before, but I always keep envisioning the astral scene as a plane of white. So seeing it not white is weird to me.
Well, you can keep envisioning it as a plane of white. I don't like that. That feels weird.
Well, that's why I did it, is because the astral sea is fucking weird, man.
Yeah, but it's weird and not cool.
The astral sea is literally space.
It's magic space.
Magic space.
I sort of envision the far realms as that like white space.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, oh shit, like reality is running out. But yes, we will call a quick potty break. I know Matt is already getting what she needs to do done, so I will run a quick ad while we I go refill my drink, and we'll be right back. It doesn't want to run. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go refill my drink and probably go pee after.
It's weird to see Final Fantasy XIV have Twitch drops. Like, I don't know why, it's an MMO, but it seems weird.
They do it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, I think at the
This is
very
the first
least,
time I've seen it.
Because I think that's how I got like the fat black chocobo. It was a Twitch
That
chart.
was a long time ago, though.
I mean, that was probably in Blocker launch. Only 2 years.
I guess.
No, I think Inlock was like 3 years ago. Actually, I think it was 2021.
That's still like that's not consistent. Like I think RuneScape has them constantly.
I mean, it's like a paid thing. I don't think they really want to do it constantly.
Yeah. I think we should become a live fantasy channel. That's all we should stream. Did you get the new mount for Endwalker for Don Juliet from Twitch?
Yeah, I got it a couple days ago.
Okay. Do you know how long it goes to the 15th?
I don't know when it ends, but it's 3 hours of watch time, I think.
I thought it was 6.
Well, I saw people saying 6 because I think there's 3 drops. There's one at 60 minutes, one at 120, and one at 180. And I think there's confusion on if you can start earning the following drops concurrently or not. I don't know if you can or not. I just left the stream open overnight.
Yeah. Oh, it's still the 29th, so there is time.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't play, and I've earned all.
Have you?
Yeah, I've earned all 3 just from like channel surfing, basically from raid to raid. Because I'll like leave it alone while I'm.
Listen, if you don't want those Aetherite tickets, I'm not gonna say no.
No.
No, you don't get your Aetherite tickets.
I wonder if it will even let you redeem multiple. Because they're codes, so you could technically give them out, but I wonder if it would even let you. Because if an account's already redeemed one.
Yeah.
I've also received 2 2 drops for Zenless Zone 0. Yippee.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new gotcha game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about gotcha games is I feel like they have a very short lifespan, so the whole gotcha point doesn't seem worth it.
Well,
No, they'd last forever is the issue. So people end up stacking up on.
it really depends. So
Like I know Genshin's still a thing, but that
there's
was like one
basically
of the
two different
first.
spheres, right? There's mobile and like made for mobile, and that's what they focus on, even if there's a PC like port. And then there's
Mhm.
like PC games. A lot of like the gotcha games you hear about are also on mobile, and that's where they actually make money.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what's the how's the anime series?
Oh, are you talking about
I'm an idiot.
like Fate
I
thing?
was back. I was
Yes.
muted.
So Fate has been around for like I want to say
A long
like
time.
15 years.
Yeah.
Fate, I wasn't even
And
counting Fate. Like
It's still a gotcha game on mobile, and I just remember seeing a video years ago about like a guy, like a I think he was like a Japanese guy giving an interview about like how he's recovering from his addiction because he spent like tens of thousands of dollars a year on Fate.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? That's when I like first heard about gotcha games, and now it's like if you get like 1,000 people that play the game and are willing to spend thousands of dollars, you'll keep player base because they want
yeah,
to
because
keep buying the
that's
new
whale
thing.
hunting.
Yeah. Like you don't have to grab that many people. And then because of that, you just offer all this free stuff like on Twitch to get like new people in. Because
Yeah.
even if they only stick around for a week, because they're around, the whales are like, oh, the game's populated.
Yeah.
But
So you just have to do like temporary bumps of new like influxes of players. So they do that via like Twitch drops and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want
I
to
definitely do think
a
it's
mobile game?
I definitely do think it's really predatory though.
Well,
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. So is literally
That's
every
the
other
point.
capitalist practice. Like
it's like a thing, like an actual like position that these companies like have where it's like your job is to maximize like they min max as far as like they offer like might be a starter pack or something that's like $1. And for $1 you get in the grand scheme of things a lot of things. And it's like, yeah, sure, in the scheme of the game it's good value. The point is that whenever you check out and buy that $1, your payment info is now saved. So in the future, if you go to buy something, it's only one button press. It's no longer press the button, input my card info, but it's only $1. Now it's press the button, I bought it, it was $20, I didn't have to think about it.
And that is why
if you're just paying with Google Pay or PayPal.
Yeah, because the act of putting in your card info will give enough people pause to be like, wait, why am I going to spend $20 on this?
Yeah.
So you do like the starter packs and stuff for like 60 cents, $1, or whatever, because you're just trying to get the one button checkout set up.
And it is this exact reason why I was able to be unemployed in the third most expensive city in the country and still pay my rent because I never saved my credit card information anywhere. Every time I purchase, I manually enter.
It hurts my soul, but that saves you.
I've said it multiple times. If I could get away with having all of my money stuffed under my mattress, I would.
But
I can't.
It wounds me.
My entire life savings was held in a mason jar until I was 20. I did not have a bank account until my 20s.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go fight a gift tower?
Yes.
I was waiting for Mad to get back, and she was back, and now I can go pee. The one bathroom.
The joys of only having one bathroom.
Listen, I could have peed in the sink, but I felt like you'd be upset
not
with me.
be in the sink.
You know, why the hell not? Really?
Because it's gross! And also, which sink? If it's the fucking kitchen sink, there's all our dishes in there.
I was gonna say, it's a lot more impressive for a woman than it is a man, so you want to show him dominance, you pee in the sink.
Absolutely not.
Show him dominance.
No. I will not be doing that.
Pee in the sink.
No!
I mean, if you're gonna get cats, you're gonna have to get used to for at least a while if you're getting kittens, pee.
Well, no. But see, there is a difference between a cat, a young kitten, pissing somewhere it shouldn't, and a human, like, making the cognitive decision to piss in the sink.
I mean, I still think they're both symbols of dominance.
No,
Rose.
one of them is a symbol of it's a kitten that doesn't know any better.
Did you see the new EX bounce?
No, I have not actually.
The new Peter what now?
I think tomorrow I might try and clear one.
Oh, is this another Final Fantasy thing?
Let me look.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I might try and clear one because they're crazy.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay.
I turned my neck and it just went.
Oh, what the hell? Really?
Yeah, they're really cool.
That's disgusting. Okay. I want it so bad. That's crazy. Okay.
Because I was gonna not do the EXs because none of them seemed particularly fun to me. Like the only reason I did them in Endwalker is because the first one was like, oh, this is really fun. I really want to see what this is like in EX. None of these appealed to me, but the mount though. And I'll have to clear it a lot of times to get that mount.
No.
Worst case scenario, 99 times.
Oh my god.
Well, no, because you get two totems per EX clear, so you only have to do it 50.
Is that new?
Getting 2 totems for EX clear?
Yeah, it's
No?
definitely used to be 1.
It is definitely 2 in Endwalker. Because I do EX clears every Sunday.
Are you doing? Oh yeah, it was patched.
All right, we good?
I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, Tweak, you only have to do them 50. I say only.
Only
Yeah,
50
that's new.
times.
That's new. That was added in during Endwalker.
Yeah.
Only 50 times. That's so simple. Now, the only thing I don't like about having long hair, it gets caught in my headphones sometimes. But you all rush to make a beeline to the tower. The smell of blood and fire, and noxious fumes fill the air. You continue to press forward through the the smoke and destruction. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad. There. However, about I would say about 500 feet from the tower, you all begin to slow down till you come to a full stop as Orgeth simply pushes against an invisible wall. He puts his large front claws up and tries to dig in, and you hear this horrifying sound of like steel on glass. As he scrapes down it for a second, he's like, I can't get you any closer than this.
Do you have an idea on how to get through this?
He goes, hit it hard. We can work on it. You're gonna have to get through probably from the ground. Because as he begins tapering downwards, it gets closer and closer to the tower. It's like there's a sphere of protection.
Oh well, at least this is closer than we were.
That is true.
Yeah, he sets down on the pyramid. He goes, I will entrust you to this. I am going to go help punch a few holes in some shellfish.
I'm fine with that.
And he,
Genuinely, go have fun with that.
you see, he reaches onto a pouch on his chest and hands you a crystal that is about the size of like a baseball bat. He goes, if you need extraction, crack that and you'll come back here. And he sets a second one down.
Oh, okay.
Yes, hopefully no one runs off with this, but most people won't even notice it.
I'll take it just because it's big and unwieldy.
Yeah. So.
I think the intention was to leave it here, but that's fine.
No, there's two.
Yeah. He puts one down and hands one out to whoever wants to take it. So.
I think it's just a... it's a come back to this area thing.
Yeah. I will say Betty has control of the retreat stick.
The retreat stick!
The retreat stick!
Now put that in equipment. The retreat stick. TM. Okay. I'll wave him off as he goes to do what dragons love to do best.
Yeah. He pushes off and immediately spots in the distance a smaller rowboat like contraption, and he just plows through it mouth agape. Yeah, they seem to be having fun, and they seem to be
he's gonna weigh more coming out of here than he did coming in.
Prioritizing. They seem to be prioritizing and taking up most of the ground forces' attention. So this doorway is not blocked. However, you have a feeling that the inside will probably be fairly heavily guarded.
Okay.
So are we ready to entertain death?
I guess.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna start taking my fucking axe to this thing and just trying to break a hole into it. Or not axe, my sword.
Oh, you want to fly up and try to break the
Oh,
psionic
it's a
wall?
sphere, right? And we're at the bottom of it.
You're below it.
Oh, is it like above us?
Yeah,
I thought it was
it's
like
above it. It was above.
Okay.
That's why he had to land down, because it didn't get close until the like doorway of the.
Yeah, I thought we were like here.
No, basically it's trying to funnel us to the door.
But we're like here.
You're here.
Yeah, we're right here.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm making it. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. You were making it that diagram. I was like, no, y'all aren't here. Y'all aren't over here.
No.
Yeah, it seems to be above.
That's fine. I was just trying to understand.
Yeah. So, yeah, you were at an unprotected doorway to the tower.
And is there a doorway in?
I would like to very quickly quaff my potion of comprehension, so that I am under the effect of comprehend languages for an hour.
Okay.
So I feel like that might be helpful.
Does the crew enter?
If this tower actually has malcontent in it, I wonder if Fiend's diversion would be helpful, or if it's just going to be get there.
God knows.
Next.
Uh,
All right. Well, she's not in our head yet, so I think we just get moving quick.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. As you step through the doorway, you feel a warble in the air.
Uh-oh.
A hot wave as you press through, and this seems to be some sort of pocket dimension that would allow access potentially.
Mm.
However, you are now standing at the edge of a rather long bridge with some significant damage to it. And standing in front of you, blocking your path, the group is a group. Let me grab the thing. There you go. A group of knights. And you can fix health and things of that nature here. You're at the
wonderful.
What this
Our
one-
lady has requested our appearance, so if you could just step aside.
That is the pineapter, and that is the person's.
I understand this now. However, initially I was very alarmed.
Yes, the very lightly drawn character.
I thought you were drawing like a Galarian Whooper, and I had to try and figure out why.
No, that is
Hey,
that is.
you know what we didn't do?
What?
Roll for what today's effect is.
They did.
No, we did. Yeah. It's after every wave a loophole.
But we just slept.
No, that was for the whatchamacallit. That was for today.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because it was going to happen while you were. It technically happened before y'all long rested. Yeah. And then add 18 to your max health. Which
Is our fucking armor still
no,
-2?
ended yesterday.
Okay.
That was the one that ended.
Okay. So are these guys demon knights or Gith knights?
You cannot tell.
Fair
I just
enough.
repeat myself.
Alright.
Greetings. Our lady requested our presence, so if you could just step aside, we'll be on our way.
You and Willow are able to understand and interpret. But you hear, our orders come from behind us. We were told that enemies will be coming across this bridge. Welcome.
Really? Well, then you should really make sure no one comes in after us.
Based on their body language, do I get that this is not going well?
They have their mauls above their heads and they are in a defensive stance. Yeah.
Can I just preemptively put on the +3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You oil your blade. I need you all to roll initiative while I fix Saywin's health. 152. There we go.
Come on, Betty. Okay.
Okay.
Salem's initiative is okay.
Bringing up the rear.
Let's go. Okay, and then Renna.
She cannot possibly get worse than me, and she doesn't. I think she's in first.
And then these fine folks. Malcontent's guards. There. Oh, they're fast. Oh, they're fast and they have a bonus to their initiative. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah. Gee, that's okay.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody was surfing.
Surfing
on the pain.
Surfing Astral Sea.
Surfing Astral Sea. Oh, that's another character idea. Fuck.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Guards. That fucking 25, damn it. All right. All right. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Oh, excuse me one moment.
Dude, if I hadn't already picked Cowboy, I would probably do Surfer. That fuck. Star Surfer? That'd be so cool.
All right. Wow. 21, 20, 19, 20. 221.
We mean business.
Oh, no. That was Betty's Arcana from earlier. Never mind.
Betty's Arcana is not a sentence that I ever think I said. I would hear.
Damn it, I wrote Arcana instead of Ren. Okay. Mouse, please. Thank you. Then
Can I just make Brian Wilson as a character?
13, 14, 4.
Why would you want to?
I think there's some interesting things we can explore there.
No. We do not need to explore that. His therapist should.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, so
I don't know. I thought he was alive last I heard a few years ago, so.
no, he is alive. He's 82.
Yeah.
Or-
So we do not need to be exploring the psyche of Brian Wilson.
I thought he was dead.
I don't know who that is, but I will know.
One
I
of the
will
Beach
message
Boys.
you about it later. I don't think it's something we should talk about on stream.
No. Why'd you bring it up?
Because it's a funny. It's not even funny. It's a nod to those that know, and to those that don't know, it's not a problem.
Alrighty. They are all three going to do the same thing. They take a single step forward.
Oh no. They've got this
And
shit.
obliterate us.
And they all turn invisible.
No!
Oh, you motherfuckers.
So they step here. And they disappear.
Oh, fuck that.
Seguin,
Dude,
how
playing
very
Baldur's
fire.
Gate 3 earlier today, this is such a Baldur's Gate map. I just want to run over and throw them off.
I know. What do you think? I'm looking at Thunderwave on her sheet, and I'm like, let's go.
Alrighty. That is their turn. That's their action. And their movement. Rana is gonna move up. And she's like, oh, well, that's easy. Step right there.
Oh,
And
Brennan, no.
she's going to cast a wall of fire across the way.
Yep.
Let me actually pull up her character sheet.
They're probably already across here, I think.
That's
I don't
exactly.
think their speed's 30. I think it's got to be higher than that.
I'm sure it's higher than that. Maybe not by much, but I'm sure it's higher than 30.
It doesn't say one have fairy fire.
Where is this? I know you're somewhere. There you are.
Oh, it's Dennis Wilson who's dead. There we go.
A little wall of fire. The damaging side is on the other side.
I thought it damaged on both sides.
No. On one side, 10 feet out, it damages. On the other side, you can get all the way up to it. But going through it causes damage. She puts it there. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. Also, why is this so... I know they don't support Opera for whatever reason. Why is it so low quality on the screen and so much better quality on this one? It's terrible. Whatever.
Did Rena really use a fire spell against demons?
Yeah.
I guess I would take half if they're not. But if they're her personal guard, that could be a problem.
But that is Rena's turn. Nothing seems to have been hit by it. Saywin rolled un-Alex like and rolled a 19.
It's almost like it's
Yeah.
I've been looking for something. I really want to do Gust of Wind and just have them go, but I don't think that's gonna work out because we have to go forward. So what I'm gonna do? What does Lava Lash do? Okay, you do have to have a target. It's not just like Lightning Bolt. Does he have Lightning Bolt?
Surely.
I think it's on his list of spells because of his...
Lightning, but I want Lightning Bolt. That would be great here. Is it it's a 5th level, right?
3rd level.
3rd level.
Yeah.
You bitch, you don't have it. Okay, that's fine. If Tweak sees something too, I don't know. Fear's not gonna work. Fear is not gonna work. And Thunderwave is from you, right?
Yeah, from and around you.
I might just move forward and try and see how I can get with it. Because I have a feeling they've crossed that bridge.
Yeah, you could just move forward and hold an action.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, Saywin's gonna move.
To smack the first thing that comes close.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ready Thunderwave. I can't move Saywin. Can you just move Saywin like right here?
There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you are readying an action. What action are you readying, and where are you targeting with said action?
The first thing that appears or is given an indication of where it is, and it's Thunderwave.
Okay.
At 2nd level. Just
okay.
so we're not, in case we're not wasting a spell.
So it'll basically just be if something comes within, shows itself
within that area.
Within the 3 blocks in front of Sam. Got it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alrighty, that is Saywin's go. Betty.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move forward 30 first to see if that's gonna give me anything with my blind sight.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm struggling. Nope.
Okay. Gonna move forward another 10.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
Nope.
That was 40, right? So I can go up 55. Anything?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna ready an attack.
Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty. Just regular.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
The Ioun Stone can, or not the Ioun Stone, the Seralim Stone can only see ley lines, right? It can't see entities.
We haven't tried it, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you've tried it, but
I mean, based on what because I mean, I imagine that I've looked up and there's been things in the way. Have I seen like things walking around as I've been looking at these?
So you
These
would
ley lines?
know with the Seralim Stone, only things of great magic appear. So unless these guys are like touting around wishes or some shit, or higher, would they be showing
Okay.
up?
In that instance, can I use my tattoo that has True Sight on it?
Yeah. I mean, so, yeah, you use your action instead to cast True Sight.
Yeah.
Okay. At the moment, you don't see anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, just FYI, the wall, you cannot see through it.
I mean, that's fine, but it's gonna
It
be
is
better if I can see
opaque.
someone coming through it and they're invisible.
Mhm.
Also, that True Sight lasts for like 10 minutes, right?
An hour.
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right and I am gonna take the +3 from it. I'll accept that.
Okay.
Please don't roll 4.
Almost 6 damage.
Roll 4. Okay. That's okay.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm not going to use my attack, but as soon as something comes through, I can point it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hesal.
Okay. I'll move to, I'll say like here. And then I'm just gonna hold a Cruel Sun until I either see one physically manifest or I see someone hit something with something, in which case I'll just also throw mine at it.
Okay. Alrighty. Willow.
What to do? I will move forward my 30 feet, and I will hold a uh magic missile at first level for whatever I see appear first.
Okay. Everybody is holding action. Ready? Yeah, only one of them has movement to do this. Yeah, the other two are gonna have to take the damage. All right. You see one Betty leap over the wall. Some 25 feet up, they do a flip
Flip over the. Oh no!
over the whole wall.
I will articulate this fact as I see it. Is that okay?
Yeah. The other two don't have the movement to do that. However, you see them rush through the wall. I'll have them make saves.
And it's nice being immune to fire.
Oh, you're not in danger of the fire.
I'm just saying. I'm like in.
Okay. These guys. Da, da, da. I need their deck save. What is their deck save? Okay, it's decent. And okay, they both succeed. So they take half of my force. They take 12 fire damage. And they are all going to simultaneously. Betty, you can, if you are, your action goes off first because you can see them.
Yeah.
So they came. This one came and landed down directly behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that one down if I can.
Yeah.
Just normal. Actually, you know what? Just for the first one, I'm gonna take that -5 and try and restrain it.
Okay. 31 minus 26. Yeah, that certainly
so it's
hits. Yeah, it's floating in the air and restrained. Yeah.
Good. Base Crimson 3. All right. 35.
35 damage.
And then I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Yeah.
I have advantage.
My held
Yep.
action will also. I'll fight at the restrained guy.
Okay.
Who I don't know is restrained. I'm just shooting where Betty's hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. 33.
Yep. 33 hits.
Okay.
No, you know, actually, if you ask again if something over 30 hits, it doesn't hit. Literally nothing will have over 30.
40. You're gonna see a puddle of blood directly underneath it. So I imagine.
Makes sense. He's invisible.
Yeah.
And the cantrips still automatically go off, right?
No, that ended.
Dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was not a long-lived one.
Okay.
But yeah, you cut into this guy. However, floating around and being restrained does not seem to bother him too much, and neither did either of those strikes. Like, they certainly hurt them. They just are single-minded and focused. As
So he's not phased by it, but he's certainly in pain.
Yeah. Yeah, he is going to for his first attack take a -5 to call a shot. And he's aiming for your eye to blind. He's not invisible to you, so does not have advantage, which was part of this play, but
If he's actually restrained, he'll have disadvantage.
yes, he's actually restrained.
Yeah.
Plus 13 minus 5. Disadvantage. It's not a great chance, but no, double sixes. 14. Oh, 6 and 9. Never mind. All right. First strike missed. Without the minus 5, still has disadvantage. And then we'll pump everything into it if he hits. 20. Your AC is 21.
Not hit. Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to. Yeah, he's going to use a reaction to use favored, which is just a d4. Let's see if I can make it work. It says reaction. 21. What's your deal?
I'm going to use a reaction to ghost that.
Okay.
Because he's still calling the shot to blind, right?
No.
Use your reaction to attack him.
Oh, I did shit. Yeah, well, I mean 21.
Oh wait,
21's
no,
fine.
actually, hang on. You didn't use your action to attack him. You used True Sight before.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't get. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you saw him land.
But I didn't hit him.
Oh, you didn't even have a held action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
All right, I wrote down that you had a held action. But that's because you.
I think I did.
Yeah,
and
you
then
changed your
Eowyn
mind.
did.
No, she changed her mind to do True
No, I
Sight.
did, and then I used my true sight. Okay, well, I can still articulate where he is, but
Yeah.
yeah, he can hit me probably then.
Oh. Um.
Then it makes even more sense that I miss.
I'm just going to.
Unless he wants to move out of my range, and I can AOL.
Let's just do this round again. Let's just.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that was my bad. I completely.
no, you're okay. Still a miss.
Yep.
Then.
Wait, is currently on course. Okay. It did change.
All right.
That will hit.
And then the second one will hit, which he will put. He will put a treacherous strike and a divine smite into this.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And Willow can't see this, so there's nothing she could do about it anyways.
Nope. Does him attacking not break his invisibility?
He will turn uninvisible after his attack. Yeah.
Ugh.
So a D8, the rapier, and then 4D8 for a treacherous strike, and a second level spell slot to do 3D8 more radiant damage. There we go.
Like, I'm not bulwarking this fight.
42 damage.
42. Ow.
Alrighty.
How dare you rewrite reality in the correct way?
And then simultaneously as that strike happens, the other two who took the damage find themselves in position to do the exact same thing to Saywin and Hesal. So plus 13, minus 5. Cold shot, blinding shot to Saywin. 20 to Hesal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Hesal. That's a critical.
Con save.
That's not great.
Nope.
did I get blinded?
No.
Yeah, I think you're also immune to blind with true sight, so it wouldn't matter.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Still stab your eye. Okay.
12 con save. Ooh.
That is a failure. And then same thing, but I have to double all of the dice. Treacherous strike. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 6. Ooh. That is 91 damage to Hesal, and the magic of the blade. Even though he stabs one eye, the other eye goes dark. You are blinded.
No, I'm immune to blind.
Oh. Well, he still stabs your eye, but you go blind for but a moment, and then the magic of your vestige keeps it from happening.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's the first hit. They aren't invisible for the second. Saywin, 21, that's a miss. Hesal, 23. What is your AC right now, Hesal? 24?
Without the armor penalty, it's 24.
Yeah, so miss. Alrighty. Alright, that is... They end their invisibility.
So the one appeared in front of Saywin. Can the shatter not go off?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Well,
I wasn't sure
technically,
if there
did
was.
anyone get hit?
Saywin did not
Someone
get
did
hit.
I.
Okay, then yeah. You're good.
Yeah, and my magic missile would go off too.
Yeah.
At the one in front of Betty, because that's the one directly in front of Willow.
That's Saywin's
It would have been
shatter
the
at
first one
11.
to appear, yeah.
Okay, so this buddy takes 9 damage, and that dude takes 11, I suppose, right? And he fails the con save.
Con save. D20 plus... What is
That was
your...
a thunder wave, not a shatter. It's the same damage.
Yeah.
But Thunderwave, I think they have to make a strength DC. No, con save.
Yeah, it's a concept where they get knocked back.
Yeah.
Comes. They are paladins, so they get their. Okay, so +5. 21.
That they're fine. Or he's fine. It's fine.
Half. 6. The one in front of Simon has a more feminine figure. So,
Which honestly says nothing.
5 thunder damage. All right. Ooh. Rena's turn. What can Rena do?
And I can do lots of things.
I know Rena can do lots of things, but what can Rena do?
I will be away from keyboard for just a moment. I'm getting some soda.
Rena is going to grumpily drop concentration. That didn't seem to do much, and they seem real fast and can supposedly jump over the wall from information gathered from Betty.
Can I actually shout out? If you want to fireball me, that's fine.
Now she is going to.
Because that is fine.
Yeah. She's going to use a 5th level to cast telekinesis. Yeah, she's gonna step sideways 1. As you can see around, she's gonna cast telekinesis on the one by Betty. So it is a charisma check on her end versus a strength check on theirs. Charisma check. I believe she's at +5. Yes. You're shitting me. I'm gonna say she has inspirations. It's only fair that she has at least one, right? That's better. Because if it failed, it just. Alright. These creatures. Strength check. Ooh, strength check. Not even athletics. Strength check. Yeah. Alright. You watch as she reaches her hand out with her wand. And this one picks into the air, and she's going to move it 30 feet to the left.
Is that guy flying, or was he just sparted?
He was just picked up and adjusted.
Oh. Bye!
there are some vines down there. I'm going to have him make a dexterity saving throw.
Which one of you did it?
Rena.
Rena.
I don't quite know what to do with the information that she's just provided, but
What information was just provided?
that she can adjust people, and she has, and now I don't know if I should go after him or not.
All right. 9 plus 9. Okay. You don't know where this man has gone.
Can I not see him with my blind sight?
You heard him scream and he disappeared over a cliff.
Okay. Oh, she yeeted him. Okay.
Yeah. She picked him up and, as per the spell, able to move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction, including upwards, but not beyond the range of the spell. Range of the spell is 60 feet, so well within range of her. So.
Did she yeet him with momentum, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spun him, moved him 30 feet, and dropped him. Is her, and she's going to take step 10 feet back. Just get behind people, because that's... She'll keep doing it if she has concentration. All right.
Oh dear.
Say what?
I have no idea what conducting shock is, but I kind of want to use it. I think, they need to be chained directly next to each other, don't they? Because it says a creature you can see within range becomes the origin of a current which spreads to those nearby. The target and creatures adjacent to it must make a con save, but I don't think it's...
Yeah. If it's adjacent, it means within 5 feet.
I'm gonna be boring. I'm just gonna guiding bolt. Or I guess I could... Do I have shock? Or, I don't. So anyway. Why do you not have the one electric cantrip?
Oh, shocking grasp.
She doesn't have shocking grasp. I was like, this would be great.
Shocking grasp isn't a pirate cantrip.
Yeah.
I thought she might get it with her subclass or something.
If Tempest Domain would have been made later, absolutely. But
because it was made.
Here's what we're doing. We're doing a 3rd level inflict wounds because I'm tired of this.
No.
So it's a plus 10 to attack. Please roll the plus 10 to attack. Please roll.
I believe Saywin's is plus 11 because for whatever reason the item. Easily.
Okay, it does 27 necrotic damage.
Yup. Youch. Alrighty. Yeah. All right. Is that all Saywin is doing?
I mean, bonus action. I guess you could healing word Betty, but I could use the ads. Saywin would want that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I'm not using it at a fucking 6th level. I'm using it at a 2nd level.
Yeah. Good idea.
I'm sorry, Alex, but it's just it drives me up the wall every single time. Okay, we can kerbonk him.
All right.
Cast spell.
23 hits, 11 more force damage.
Okay. 6th level, and I'm like, why? You could explode someone for that.
Yeah.
Okay. That is my turns. I've used a second and 2/3. I don't know if we can like actually mark that off or not.
I've marked off all of them.
Oh,
Excellent.
I need to update the thing then.
All right.
That's annoying.
Let's say when done, it is Betty's turn.
Okay, we're gonna try this fucking again, and I'm actually gonna have an action this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the one that's right in front of Hesal. I'm gonna flank with him, so I have a +2.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna try and restrain it in the first one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take a -5 to that. So +2, -5, so -3. So that's
Yep.
fine.
22 minus 5 is a miss.
Do I
But
wanna
also
use my
+2 would a
on that?
19 hit.
19 would not hit.
Okay, yeah, it misses.
Can I ghost it? I could potentially get a plus. Would anything between a +1 and a +4?
Day +1 would certainly
Okay, we're
assist
gonna
in.
ghost that then.
Okay. Is it 20 AC? Oh.
Yeah.
Right, that's your reaction.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. And then I'm going to, and I can hit it with advantage, which is nice. And so can everybody else.
Yeah.
In case it's not gonna pull its fucking invisibility act again, I don't think. It might. I'm gonna use a branding smite just so I can on this.
Okay.
So if
Bonus.
it does.
Remember, it's a bonus action, so you need to call it out beforehand.
Yeah. 29.
Oh, you're just rolling all the damage together.
No, that's a 2-hit. Oh, that was a shotgun. Still, it's.
You also haven't rolled your damage from the first hit yet.
Yeah.
Did I not roll my damage from the
No.
first hit? Oh, okay. I was putting this in the second one. I'm fucked up today. I'm so sorry.
The first one.
I'm gonna reroll that one.
Yep. It's 31. Oh, no.
And then does. So 19's a crit.
Did you roll a 9?
I
Yeah.
rolled the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I do crit.
Yeah. Crit on the second hit. So you use your branding smite on the second hit.
I'm using my brightness on in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a 46, but we'll see if we fucking need it. I probably will.
I was gonna say, well, you don't really need any bonus damage because, well,
Oh, did I
I
just behead it?
crit means
Yeah.
a satisfying
Blade goes to Knickersack.
a satisfying wet schlink
I still want to see what that.
as the head falls to the ground as the body is held there.
Okay.
Oh God! Oh yeah, because she's like the sword restrained him, so he's just
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
headless corpse is just floating there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so
Well, that
grim.
was that would have been 101 damage had he been not a normal like medium creature.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. How many feet did I move? I mean, I can move enough to flank with Sewen, so I'm going to.
Okay. Alrighty. And with that, Hesal.
I'm just gonna Sacred Flame the guy.
The middle guy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
dex save.
Dex save. Natural 1.
13 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty.
And that's me.
Following up the rear, Willow.
Hey, it's finally my turn. Okay. My God. Can I measure, please? Oh. I'm on the struggle bus. Okay. So I'm going to leisurely stroll over here. And while I'm doing that, I will just casually flick my the tip of my blade in this guy's general direction. Casting using it to cast intrusive thought as I just give him the "oh yeah, you thought you were tough" look. So int 20, please.
Oh, int save. Luckily, they get their charisma to all their int saves, but
Rude.
not that high. 14.
No. So he takes 14 damage, psychic damage. And as the piercing look settles in, heart piercing. Nat 20.
Oh no. Double damage, and then he has to make a save, correct?
Yes, he does. He needs to make a con save.
Con save was +5.
This is a d6.
16.
No. So he's paralyzed. And he takes 8 more damage.
Double that.
All right.
I'll just double the 16.
Okay, I was
19.
19.
Yeah.
And that is my turn because I'm just making my way over to the edge to just make sure that guy's dead.
Yeah.
I don't.
Alrighty then. That is Willow's go. This guy is gonna be in a pain sandwich in a moment. In 1 second, I want to see if I can do something. Let's see, I'm gonna try refreshing. See if I can give Opera GX a little bit more power so it can load these maps decently. Oh, it just loads them way. Okay. So it looks better, but I have to be real zoomed in, but that's okay for this fight. Okay. Yeah, on Firefox, everything is at its max resolution, even when I'm real zoomed out. But on the Opera, it like gets crunchy if I'm like more than a foot away from something, which is disappointing. Okay. Guard 1 is paralyzed. Guard 2 is dead. All right.
Love you. You too.
25 feet. Okay. Alrighty, I need a wisdom save. Oh wait, no, it's just he's paralyzed until the end of his next turn, I believe is the end of your next turn. Well,
It's the end of my next turn.
okay. There's just paralyzed. Okay. Nothing happens this round. And Rena would repeat the process, but she feels like you all have this under control, so she is just going to use she's going to use her telekinesis to pick up the corpse of the friend and bash this one in the head with it. So let's fix the music because it has stopped playing because fuck you. Did it again, it crashed. Annoying. Alright. So it's going to lift up the first guy and just make an attack roll with a corpse against their friend. Plus 12. 24. That's a hit. Yeah. 19 non-magical bludgeoning damage. Excellent. Alrighty. That is Rena's turn. Saywin.
I can hit him with a spell and then end up bonking him, right? That's part
Yes.
of my situation.
Yeah, and he's paralyzed. You have advantage on both, and both will be crits if you hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use a cantrip. I'm gonna use Cruel Sun.
Okay.
That's gonna be advantage. Does it have to be a level spell?
No. Anything fourth
17
level or lower. 17 misses.
Yes. I can't bonk him now, right?
You used a spell.
Oh, it doesn't have to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. The weight of tenacity. Advantage. Bonk.
24, and that's a crit, so
Go and roll that again.
yeah, we'll just add them together. Let's say when two hands normally, so that's 22 plus Jesus. 7, 22 plus 18, 40 damage. Ouch.
Nice.
Still standing, but looks a little bruised, a little battered.
Is it Betty turn?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I can use the ads, right?
You use your bonus action to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yes, it is Betty's turn.
You? Not gonna worry about a smite.
29 hits.
Do he go Snickers neck? Because it's an automatic crit.
Well, you rolled a 14. Oh.
Paralyzed.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You do the 7 damage and cut his head off.
I'm just gonna roll it anyway. Okay.
I was like, yeah. There's no way. I mean, I was like, there's no way you don't kill him. So sure.
I still want the Snickers snack.
Yeah. But he'd be aiming for necks now instead of shoulders.
Oh God.
Alrighty. And
I mean, necks are the squishy part.
There's the fishy bird.
I think as the gates across the way open, more creatures come out to defend.
Uh-oh.
I think that's going to be a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the boss fight? I
assume
thought
so.
we would have a dungeon crawl, but I guess it's just waves.
Maybe it's waves that will keep coming, and we have to just eventually make it across this fucking bridge.
I don't know. I just assumed it'd be a dungeon, but I guess no. Obviously, we've just been fighting waves, so why wouldn't it be that also?
She's got a veritable army, and I was gonna do something more dungeon-like, and I was like, it doesn't fit with the theme
No, this
of like.
makes more sense. This is also what we've been doing. I just assumed, okay, dungeon.
So this also makes more sense because it's like she's fortified in here. Why would she let us get anywhere close to her?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that's a great place to stop this one, because if not, we'll keep going for a little bit. This is not. I'll say this is. There's a couple maps, is what I'll say as we go, but
Okay.
it's not a huge thing, because the army that you brought has significantly reduced the amount of waves you have to do. So
Yay!
before you get to the boss fight.
What was it gonna be?
So it's probably going to be a 6 plus the boss wave, and now it's 3 plus a boss wave.
Okay, that's fine. I see. Honestly, I thought when you said, "Oh, they got significantly reduced," I was thinking that this was going to be a 6 plus the boss wave, and it was initially going to be like a 20.
No.
Well, remind us, what's our thing? Isn't our roll for the day? Isn't it about waves?
Yeah. You get a
small
loot
loot
pool.
pools at the end of waves.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, actually, I'll roll.
Wait, yeah.
I'll
I
roll.
am quite tired.
Yeah, I am too. That's why I will roll that real quick. It was
Wow, the Jester's mask.
wow.
I was just looking for one of these.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna include the items. There you go.
There's instant attunement.
There were 3 people. That affects the. Let's do text box. There you go. Where always. I just need to. There you go. That's what everyone had in their pockets. It appears. And as the.
And I'll let you know, I will definitely be checking that. So.
Yeah. So, all right, but yeah, I think that is an excellent place to stop. There's
Adding that to the sort.
we will pick up with this next week on Saturday, and then I'm going to fix the schedule this weekend to reflect Tuesday solo stream, Wednesday optional friend stream, and then Saturdays are always D&D day. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As many times as we can in the mix. I'm gonna pause that music. But yeah. I hope y'all had fun. I certainly did. Yeah, I'll catch you again on Tuesday when I stream. I might play something else other than Slime Rancher. Might play a little cute little games. We've got a couple little games that I want to play. But yeah. Thank y'all so much for joining. Have a lovely night. It's not night. Have a lovely time zone. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Ah.